Hey Amber, so something really exciting happened today, and that's that Stuart got his thingy that says he can come and live and work in Canada, and that's really freaking exciting because he's gonna be here in like less than 3 weeks, and that's freaking nuts, and I just don't know how to handle myself right now because it's real life. It's actually happening now. It's been such an ordeal and it's actually happening and I just don't really know what to do with myself. And Stuart was really excited and then he was like, wait a minute, there's all this stress that comes along with moving to a different country. And I'm like, yeah bro, that happens. This just kind of made me think of when I was moving to England and when I was living in England and how great that experience was. And I have so many people come up to me now and be like, wow, I'm really jealous that you actually did that because I wanted to do that, but I just didn't have the balls to, or you're so lucky that at a young age you can say that you've been all these places. But it's like, I was all these places because I made the decision to do that. I paid for every one of my trips with my own money that I worked for, and you can do that. And I mean, you know, if you want to go somewhere and do something, do it. Save up the money and do it because it's more of a choice. Yeah, it's harder to do when you have more expenses to think about, like rent or a phone or whatever, but you save up the money and it means you have a 2-week trip instead of a month-long trip, and like that's okay because it's still a really awesome trip that is super ridiculous and you learn so much from, because even just going to England where they speak the same language pretty much, they have a lot of slang, but they speak the same language, but the culture is still so different that it was just so interesting. And I love being able to just walk around and people be like, oh my goodness, your accent, where is that from? And I'm like, oh, it's from Canada, whatever. And we have a conversation because, you know me, I love to just converse with people and just see what kind of conversations I can have. I'm just kind of weird like that. I like talking to people. So that was really fun for me because people would just start talking to me because I was different sounding, and that's really cool. And I mean, think of going to a completely different country with like a different language and everything like that, that it's like, whoa, this is exciting. And it's like you going to Iceland because that's a thing that you're going to do because you're super obsessed with Iceland and you better do it or else I'll punch you in the arm. But I don't think you'll really need that much encouragement. You'll just be like, oh well, it's time to go to Iceland, let's go do that. Because it's just a fun thing, and I think that everyone should go out and travel and just experience that because it's just a really different way to grow in yourself if you're actually out there and just doing it. I mean, when I was in England, a lot of the time I was alone, and I just kind of had to learn how to be alone and go out to coffee shops and read a book, or sit in a park and read a book, or just go out for walks and just like do that kind of stuff where you're just on your own chilling. And I eventually learned that I was a really cool person to be around, and maybe that's one of the reasons that I'm kind of like, people should go out and travel and experience what they want to experience, because it is a way to kind of get to know yourself better, and I think that everyone should get to know themselves better and be their own best friend. I think it's really important, and I think my nose is itchy. There's something in, there's something in my nose, it feels like. It just felt like something was in my nose, and oh my goodness. But anyway, after that, I just don't even know what I was talking about. So I guess that's just what I'm trying to say, is that you should go out and have your experiences and don't be afraid to do stuff. It's the same as VidCon. I don't know at the minute how I'm gonna pay for VidCon, but it's cool because I'll figure it out because VidCon, which is super close now. So that's also freaking me out a bit. Everything is just becoming really close and I don't know what to do about it anymore. So anyway, I don't know. Go travel, friends. That's what I'm trying to say to you right now. And soon Stuart will be here, and soon VidCon will be here, and soon I'll be moving out west, and oh my goodness, life. So, I will talk to you on Thursday, Amber. Okay, thanks, bye!